Madden Football brings you the divisional round.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from him. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Willis will look to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. Here's Willis now off the play fake. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Willis. Over the middle, it's complete.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. At a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Stroud sets up the play action. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And Stroud now to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Elijah Higgins, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bengals set to take over. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? Well, on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoffs. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
It becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Texans will take over. Stroud out of the gun here. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At the 38-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Stroud working out of the gun. Open man is Higgins. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Throwing now is Stroud. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
Stroud. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to make it fourth down. The Texans send the punter out, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now Willis. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Now Willis on the bootleg. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Give that sack to Kobe Dean.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Willis looks to pass it here. He finds his man, complete. That's Fisher. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. And this is going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Complete to Addison on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback. but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that clock's going to be on the ground. He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Stroud to throw it. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Stroud looking to throw. And that one complete once again to Higgins. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans add 6 to their lead. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bengals offense returns to the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. To throw, here's Willis. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Willis. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Isaiah Simmons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Addison hauls it in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. Now Stroud. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. The throwing again is Stroud. Pass complete to Addison. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. And Stroud now to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Here goes Stroud again. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Stroud out of the gun here. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Elijah Higgins, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Texans continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they're a PAT from going up 21-3.
And there's no doubt in my mind, you're liking what you're seeing so far, aren't you?
It's been unbelievable. Like a well-oiled machine, if you will.
What's really tough, though, that defense, they're leaping the shadows at this point. They don't know which way to go. They're being hit in every direction, and they have no answers thus far.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it's 21-3. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bengals getting set to go. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Willis. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Able to power through. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Willis looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Willis looking to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. No gain on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw Willis. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Willis from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Stroud off the play fake. This is caught by Addison. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Throwing now is Stroud. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Stroud. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Willis will look to throw it. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. To throw, here's Willis. Got an open man, it's Foster. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Now whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Now Willis to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round match. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
In motion goes the tight end. Stroud working out of the gun. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
4 yards. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's Stroud. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Stroud to throw it. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 29.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
To throw again on second down. Stroud connecting on the out route here with Higgins. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
It's 4th down.
Now Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another Texan.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. 2nd and 6 from the 10.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And it's caught. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
10 yards. Complete to Jamar Chase. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now Willis. He finds his man, complete. That's Fisher. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Willis now off of play action. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Willis. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
As Stroud now to throw. Open man is Higgins. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bengals offense and their quarterback headed out for this next. Texans are moving on as we say so long, everybody.